So, what is happening, YouTube? What is happening? It is the Messiah of Xbox, the black man in his blue robe of true Messiahism in the green throne chair. What is happening, guys? What's happening? It is December 31st, 2017. It is my third day of 4 off. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's had a good weekend. It's still going. Mine is still going. I've been watching college football like a mofo. I mean, this last night, I was a log. I was just a log on the couch, okay? So, but what is happening? First things first, I'm sorry I am late. I had some other stuff going on. My mom is retired from her job, so I was talking to her about some stuff. She's wanting me to come by the house and do some stuff for her later on tonight. So, or later on before all the festivities get going. I myself, my band will be in Louisville playing, so hopefully everybody down there is ready for a good time. That's where I'll be tonight. Where will you all be? I'm doing my normal. We're hitting it up about 9:30. We should be done playing by 10:30, off the stage by 10:40. I'll be showered in the hotel room by 11. I'll be back down on the dance floor by by 11:20, something like that. Dancing the night in, be up all night long. Off on Monday, off Tuesday, but I got to work Tuesday night. I know. So, but what is going on, folks? What is happening? Hopefully everybody has had a good, safe weekend. Hopefully everybody's family is doing well. If you go out tonight, be careful. Okay, be careful. There are extra, at least where I live, there's extra police patrols out tonight. Like I said, I'll be in Louisville. I'm not driving, so I'm good. My ride will be here about 6 o'clock, give or take, 6 o'clock this evening. So, yes, the beast is here. So the beast is here. The beast got slayed. So what is happening, guys? I do appreciate you all being here. And add a few more mods. The finest, you're here a lot. Go ahead and make you a mod, my brother. So, like I said, this you're staying home playing Neo. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So get this. My cousin bought me. Now here's what I found out. So I go to GameStop the other day, and I see Elite Dangerous, the Legendary Edition that comes with all the DLC. It's $20. Cuphead's best game of the year. Okay, that's good. That's cool. I disagree, but that's fine. As long as you like it is the main thing there, Spartan God. So it's a good game, but it's not a great. It's a good game. It's a good game. Really. So I go to GameStop. This thing is $20, and I go to buy it. But my cousin was like, well, I bought you a game for Christmas. I didn't get a chance to give it to you. So he rebuys me Assassin's Creed. Or at least to me, he gives me his old Assassin's Creed. So, so what I'm going to do now, I have 2 versions of Assassin's Creed. And so I'm going to take one back. I get one for $20. So I get $20 on it. And then I can get Elite Dangerous. But I don't know if I load up the new Elite Dangerous disc, if it's going to wipe out my old gameplays. So what I'm going to do is just leave it alone. There's enough on Elite Dangerous for me not to have the Horizon DLC. So I'm gonna get over it. So no, I'm over the Elite Dangerous thing. There's plenty for me to do on there. So like I said, shout out to H Player 24/7, because we learned how to do the interdiction things and everything last playthrough. If you all watched that, we did that. That's for the people who are still playing. I mean, I don't know if there's anybody in the chat that bought it and kind of played it, and then now they don't play it anymore. But I'll leave that guy alone. He's he's a good he seems like a good guy. He's just a little misconstrued, but I'll get into that. See, I had some stuff I just noticed on at least the Twitter machine. What I noticed is that there are a lot of people in the Xbox community that they actually think when Sony has been saying the best place to play, they think they're talking about power. And they never were. They're saying the best place to play because you can play more games on that system. That's what makes it the best place to play. Whether you're concerned with how much power the game is up to you. But I've never heard Sony come out and publicly say we're the best place to play because our system is more powerful. I mean, again, I've not heard them say that. If they have, fine. I mean, then they shouldn't be saying that. But that's crazy. So, yeah, it's always been about the games. But let me talk about this swatting thing real quick. The person, if you all don't know, I guess these two people got into it over something called Call of Duty. Now, you all know me. I don't play Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty is just not a great game. I prefer, you've heard me say, Wolfenstein. If Wolfenstein and Call of Duty come out 10 times out of 10 times, I will always choose Wolfenstein over Call of Duty, and that's not going to change. But part of the reason I don't play Call of Duty is because of the online community. I mean, the fact that they are online talking about, well, I'm going to hide over here in the bush and I'm going to shoot you in the face, and then I'm going to call in the B2 and get one-man army. I mean, what's happening, Stephen King? That to me is stupid. And Call of Duty is not offering anything different than I've already played. Now, Wolfenstein does. Wolfenstein is has always been a different type of shooter. It's been a top-notch shooter all the time, but it's always offered something different. When they're talking about the super soldier and stuff like that, that actually ties into the whole Captain America thing, because the soldier serum that he had is from Germany. So this has never happened in the Xbox community. Yeah, I believe, to me, it's just, I'm not talking about a community gaming hub. I'm just talking about I'm not talking about a console as much. I'm just talking about the Call of Duty gaming community. And again, if you want to play games online, you should go ahead and just game on a PC because you game for free. You don't have to pay. I mean, even if you are if you're an Xbox person, all the games that are on the Xbox are on the PC. All of them. And I'm not saying that. And, if you want to get into the whole power narrative, the PC is the best place to play those games, because games that are 1080p or dynamic upscaled on the Xbox X, they're going to be locked on the PC. Your frame rates that are dropping on the console are going to be locked on the PC. So that's just the best. If you're into the multi-plats, I mean, to me, I play my favorite multi-plat game this year has been Wolfenstein. That's my favorite. Again, that's me. That's my personal favorite. That's my opinion. If somebody else likes Assassin's Creed, fine. If somebody else likes Call of Duty, that's fine. And I don't know if have you all played Assassin's Creed up to the mission Gift from the Gods? Because I've got a mild spoiler here. If you're playing it and you're up to the Gift of the Gods, if you play that mission and you complete that mission, you will see the character from Final Fantasy 15, and he will give you his sword, his shield. What's going on, Carlos Fernandez? He will give you his code and shield and his sword, his shield, and that thing that you ride around on Final Fantasy, I don't know, Chakabaka, or whatever it's called, okay? Whatever it's called, Wolfenstein has multiple. No, it does not, Top Dog. That's the thing. Wolfenstein is a single player. It may have it. I don't know. If it does have it, I don't know about it. Let me put it like that. But my point is that the Call of Duty community has been a toxic community since it left the 360. Okay, it just has been. That was a toxic community then. So what this idiot did, and he got arrested. Let me make this clear. Let me give a shout out to Porter Rock 77 and All Day Digital, and the Blue World Order, and J-Dub City. And I did get the invite yesterday, but I was out doing some other stuff. Actually, it was like 7 degrees here in Lexington yesterday. But guess what we did? We grilled out, because we're grown-ass men. We grilled out these 2 giant pieces of steak. It was like sirloin. I mean, they were gigantic. And they were the best taste. And then we did our bourbon thing, and we had Pappy 10. We drank some Pappy 15. We drank some this. You all got to try that Pappy 15. So the Pappy 15 was good. The 10 is a lot smoother though. The 10 is real smooth. So, but yeah. So, man, where was I? Okay. So to me, I'm much bigger on the all right. So you do have a group of people within the Xbox community that they do believe. I'm just saying this because I'm the messiah of Xbox. They truly thought. Let me make this clear. They thought that what's going on, Ian? They thought that by Sony saying the best place to play, they meant because their games, they have a more powerful console. That's the furthest thing from the truth, but that's what they told themselves. They can't. So what happened when NPD happened, they're now trying to break down the NPD, saying where the X outsold the Pro. And I'm like, well, it should have outsold everything. I mean, I'm not saying that to be funny or to troll them. It's new hardware. The X should have outsold everything, not just the Pro. I mean, the Pro came out last year. So it's not new, but it should have come out. You know, why did the family of PlayStations outsell the family of Xboxes by close to? And the person was like, it was less than 200,000. I'm like, it doesn't matter if it was 2, they got outsold. So, but now they can't say. So now them saying how power was the only reason why people bought the PlayStation, that's now null and void. Because if power was the most important thing, the Xbox X would have outsold everything. And it didn't. It didn't even outsell the Xbox One S. It is the least selling Xbox out there. Okay, so now you can say, well, they will say, well, it's sold more than the Pro. But it should have outsold the Pro. That's not telling me anything different. That's like saying that a person that runs a 4.40 is racing against somebody who ran a 5 flat, and you saying, well, the person who won the 4.4 won the race. They should. They ran a 4.4. So, well, thank you, Gaming Hub. Happy New Year to you. Hopefully, if you go out, you're safe. So, again, the whole thing with Xbox is profit. Not true, because Xbox makes their profit off of services. So but again, and you can look that all up. That's all been discussed ad nauseum. But everybody's doing fine. The gaming industry is healthy. That's what I'm more interested in. But again, this piece of crap, the swatting guy, he's in jail. His defense is, well, he's not on the SWAT team. He didn't pull the trigger. So, and it's just like, what the heck's going on? What's going on, gaming media? So, but he's in jail, and they are going to prosecute him for accessory. It's like accessory after the fact. It's some kind of weird law. They're going to prosecute him now. They are going to get it. So, and hopefully this lets everybody know that does this kind of crap. Well, first things first, you shouldn't be playing Call of Duty and calling it a B2, because the B2 is a carpet bombing device. It's not this precision thing. W. Brown, the X did not sell Pro worldwide. Oh, yeah, I know that. I know it did not. But again, the Pro should have a bigger install base because it's been out for an entire year. It's been out 1 year, 1 month. So I expect the Pro to have more on station. Again, that's not new. But we're just talking about the NPD and how it wrecked the Xbox community's entire narrative. I told Tim Dog this yesterday on Twitter. I said, look, NPD wrecked you all's entire narrative. Now you're trying to brag about something called Cody. They're talking about a little boy named Cody that's on their Xbox. And And that's nothing to brag about. Again, only the Xbox community. I'm talking about the front row riders, okay? These front row riders they bought a game console and now they're happy that they can have access to movies. Doesn't the thing already have the ability to stream Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, and play 4K and play Blu-ray movies? You know, seriously, doesn't it already? Because mine does. The one that I bought, I can already do that. So what's the big deal about this? Well, let me tell you, the big deal is they want to be able to turn around and say something you don't have. And nobody cares about that, because if people cared about that stuff, they would have bought the damn thing. I'm serious. So it's New Year's Eve. Everybody can be a douchebag for all I say. So, you know, so we're going to let it ride today. I'm talking to the mods. Let it ride. Again, if you see something about somebody's family, their mom, because I'm watching the chat right now. If I see something about it, I'm gone. You're gone. So you're being threatened by who? Nobody is threatening you. Okay? Jesus Christ. I mean, what are you like? Are you seriously, man? Are you like 15 years old? Seriously. You know, nobody is threatening you. You mean you do say some stupid stuff. So yeah, acting like regular iPhone users. Yeah, what are you complaining about? So yeah, and I added a couple more people today. But I told everybody this, like, golly, in August, I said at the end of the year, the mods will change. I gave everybody a 90-day notice that the mods were going to change. And nobody's done anything wrong. They're going to change again in 90 more days. So I do not use the same mods all the time, because there's new people that are sub that that I want to be able to mod the chat. So let me go ahead and mod Ian Robertson, because he's always here. So, but yeah, just adding new mods, because they give a different perspective. So, well, if you never said anything, don't worry about it. But yeah, I mean, look, if anybody is saying anything vulgar about anybody else, you get one warning, then you're gone, and I'll boot you for good. So, but it'll be your own fault. So, yeah, it'll be your own fault. So, wanted me not to be a mod. It's not up to anybody that anybody's a mod except me. You all just got to get over it. So the reason why I changed the mods because I said I was going to change the mods. So, well, all right, December's NPD, which will be out in another week. Okay, will be out in a week and a half. Should have Xbox on the top. I can't imagine them having new hardware out and then getting outsold. I just don't see it. I can't see it. So, so I mean, I can't see it happening. I mean, if that happens again, like if they get beat out, and again, you all got to understand the launch window for the X is 90 days. So if they lose 2 of the 3 months, I'll be on the floor laughing. So you're not being singled out. Good grief. Xbox loses, I'm done. I'll be shocked if they lose NPD for December. So no, basic bitch is not vulgar. Anything that can be said on the radio. I'm talking about, I hear words like bitch and ass on the radio, sports talk radio. Let me make this clear, sports talk radio. They say things like, this guy's got a hard on for this coach. This guy has got this is a dumbass call. So Poop Station is sold at a huge loss. Actually, no, it was a gaming hub. You're right about that. But in 2014, Sony restructured so that it would make them a lot of money. So, but again, guys, gaming media hub, gaming hub, you need to go to Forbes.com. You can pull all this information up yourself. I mean, and guys, this is the way you deal with these fanboys, okay? He now has factual information. Either Gaming Hub can go access the information, or you can remain ignorant. It is totally up to him at this point. So, what's happening here? What's going on, Mr. Hand? So, so the Switch, it could. I mean, I think you have a good point. So about the Switch, but look, me personally, I mean, I got no inside information because my friend that was in retail, she is not working in December. She had surgery, so she's not going to be able to kind of tell me what's going on. So yeah. So yeah, it's unfortunate that but let me get into how Sony won, and let me get into some Xbox news. So, but Sony won by basically Microsoft really hurt themselves. Okay, I've always said Microsoft did a lot to themselves at E3, but what's happening, Fatal? I know, a neutral gamer. Yeah, that's what I'm being in. Now you're being, oh my God. So but Sony won. Sony actually got an award for marketing. I think it's a TGI or something like that is what it was called. I got some Xbox news. Let me see if I can pull some Xbox news here. They announced their games for, is it Games with Gold, January? So let's see what our Xbox news is. To the death. Yeah, here we go. Let me just type this in. Xbox news. Let's see here. There's not a whole lot of news here. Let's see here. Well, let me pull up this article here because this was on Engadget a couple days ago. I do want to kind of talk about this and just get you all's opinion. But this is from Engadget. Lack of compelling games won't be fixed next year. So this is opinion. I mean, here's the one thing they got to understand. You see right here, it says opinion. Okay, opinion, meaning this is not a fact. This is just his opinion that they don't have any compelling games. Now, to me, they do have some games that are compelling. Okay, Sea of Thieves has 4K chickens. That to me is compelling. Okay, to me, I mean that's for me. I do get it. There's a lot of people who don't think that's okay though. So, but you know, they have, this is a good article if anybody wants to read it. Excuse me. Oh, so the most powerful, yeah. So, you know, Xbox chief Phil Spencer closed out the company's keynote by teasing the most powerful console ever. So they finally revealed it, and again, no, you know, it says Microsoft addressed one of the internet's loudest complaints about Xbox One, that it wasn't powerful enough to compare PlayStation 4. So it says a 6 teraflop GPU, 12 gig of RAM won't help Microsoft clear its other hurdle. All right, so the whole thing is that they did address their whole, I guess, power narrative. Now, to me, the power narrative was never that big a deal. But now, if the developers are complaining about the power, I could see that. But I do not recall developers, at least openly complaining about power. So, and again, it's not like they got bad games. They're like Forza Motorsports or Forza 4 Horizon. That should be out. They did have something called a PUBG, which to me, PUBG is a disaster. It's a disaster. It's on the Xbox, okay? I don't know what it's like to play on PC. They're bringing up Sea of Thieves, which again, Sea of Thieves is around to compete with Destiny, because Destiny, even though Destiny is it's a multi-plat game, it pretty much is being developed on a secondary console level for PlayStation. Okay. Crackdown 3 has been delayed, which is a disappointment. I am looking forward to Crackdown 3. That is on my list. State of Decay 2 was not on my list, but that's because I'm kind of burnt out on zombie games. So, and then you have Halo 6. They should have an announcement next year. The Artful Escape is a good-looking indie. I know, shout out to Randall Thor. I think he's talked about this. And then, and then Ashen. I mean, Ashen has been developed for 2 years. So we'll have to see how that goes. And Ori and the Will of the Wisp. That's cool. That is cool. So and then you have to understand that the multi-plats are coming. We're going to get what's the name of that one game? Monster Hunter. That's coming out. That'll be on the Xbox. Now it's the PlayStation's got more stuff in the sense that you can beat Aloy and all that kind of stuff. So that's the only reason I'm buying it. Buying Monster Hunter, but I'm not going to buy Monster Hunter until I beat Assassin's Creed, and because I got this new sword on Assassin's Creed, that's keeping me happy. But that was my Xbox news, and you see how I reported my Xbox news. I just gave you the news. So, everybody's hyped about the Monster World Hunter, and maybe it's just me. It was bigger than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, y'all need to hit the like button too. I'm sitting down there at 4 likes, well, at least according to my feed. So at least give me a few more likes. So you'll get gray hairs waiting for them. Yeah, I already have gray hairs. No fun. But it's people got to understand Microsoft. What's going on, Savage? Microsoft is not concentrating on. Yeah, that's it. All right, it's the end of the year. All your news is out. Microsoft's biggest news this year is that it has released the most powerful console as we know it, known to mankind. And it's now up to us to go out and buy it. Now, my personal opinion on it, 18 likes, okay, that's fine. My counter may not be right. My personal opinion on the Xbox X is for you all to wait till it comes down to $399. I think at $399, a lot of people will go buy it. So yeah, graying hairs. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we were eating yesterday, and my friend's dad was like, "You're showing some signs of old age." I said, that's wisdom. Monster Hunter on the PS4. There's no Xbox. I thought that game is Monster Hunter not a multiplayer game? I thought Monster Hunter was a multiplayer. Yeah, so that's your most anticipated game. Yeah, again, my most anticipated game was Detroit Become Human, but everybody's different. So, yeah, it is a powerful media player, too. Yeah, it is. So, it is. Okay, you bought the 7-Up Deluxe Edition? Okay. In Japan, it's exclusive. Yeah, that's true. So, that is true. Now, and I hope with Monster Hunter, you have a little more ability to with the character creator screen. That was trash, but it's a beta. So I hope they expand on that beta. And again, if you all don't know, Mass Effect Andromeda is on sale for $10. Now at this point, I'm recommending it for you at $10. Go ahead and do it. What about about gray hair or all about wisdom? Now I got you got me confused with that, man. GTA San Andreas is Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a remake of GTA San Andreas. So yep. I'm getting it because Aloy. That for me was a big enough sell, but I'm not buying anything until I beat Assassin's Creed, which, man, it's a grind. So it's a grind. So, oh no, I'm not completely gray. My goatee is gray though. So, well, thank you, Harry, for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. So, They will support a $30 beta. Yeah, I don't. My whole thing with PUBG is not that it's available. It's the reason why they're bragging about PUBG is because they have access to it and the PlayStation people don't. But I would not honestly, if you are a place, if all you have is a PlayStation, would you want a game that runs like that? Right now, my answer personally is no. Now that doesn't mean there could be 100,000 people with PlayStations who don't care about that game as far as the way it runs, and they just want to run, they just want to play the game. With that, and again, if anybody wants to play PUBG, you can just play Fortnite. Okay, you can just play Fortnite. So you haven't started on Assassin's Creed. It's a grind, man. It's fun, but it's a grind. Ah. So Xbox, why don't you talk about games? Well, they don't have any games to talk about. I can address that question right now. So again, people got to understand the Xbox community is fixated on multiplats and online gaming. Remember when Uncharted 4 got announced and they said that the single player was going to be like 1080p 30, with a multiplayer was going to be like 720p 60 or 900p 60. The reason why, it's not that the Xbox community said anything. Remember, do some critical thinking. Ask yourself why the Xbox community says anything, and they're saying anything. They're saying things because they're like, oh, well, your multiplayer isn't running at 1080p 60, in which people responded, who cares? It's Uncharted. It's you're playing it to play the single player game, but that's not the way they think. What is your question, Gaming Hub? I didn't see your question. I'm sorry. So why was I kicked for saying I'm white? You weren't. Who said anything about you? How does anybody know that you're white until you said it, son? Damn. Yeah, and I didn't time you out. So, and nobody, golly. Who timed you out for saying you were? I mean, I don't care. I have no proof of what you look like, man. You got to get over yourself. There is something called white male fragility, and you're showing it. I mean, I'm just letting you know. You're proving those people that say that correct. Nobody gives a damn. Okay? What's happening March 22nd? Are you saying that that's a God of War thing? So, no, what's going on March 22nd? And look, until Sony, is it Sony Santa Monica that does God of War? Until Sony Santa Monica comes out and announces, he said white power. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a joke in itself. So, yeah. Yeah, that the fact that he has to say it means he doesn't have it. I don't know if you all know that. Yeah, J-Dub City is he very too? What's that mean? So you can say whatever you want to. Gaming Hub. To me, the guy's funny. So, so what's that about? The GT Sport, which is on sale for $39.99 for anybody who doesn't know. So need to be more critical and not buy into Phil Smith. Well, I mean, again, Harry, I don't disagree with what you're saying there, but understand that they're not going to be, because whatever they say, they're just going to buy into it. So, yeah, Sun and Lundy Studios just hinted at an upcoming game. What does London Studios make? Can you name a game that they make in the past? So shout out to you, Carlos. Yeah, you're right about that. I agree. You're right, Charles Daniels. He's a Microsoft nipple sucker. Yeah, I don't. So, yeah, I mean, nobody knew that he was. I mean, that was actually pretty funny. He's saying Andrew is Corey. That's actually pretty funny right there. That you do have a sense of humor there. So yeah, I don't want Sony to release anything else because I just beat Hellblade. I ain't even got to Nier Automata yet. So what's going on, Ryan? Appreciate that. They made the Getaway. You think it'd be another Getaway game? So, oh, hey, check it out, Bear. Check it out. Oh, Fatal, I'm sorry. So, Elite Dangerous is on sale for $20, the Legendary Edition. But let me ask you, if I buy it and load it up again, would it erase what I already have? If you know, just let me know. So, so it's what's wrong? I don't know. All right, Xbox Gaming Hub, you're in the wrong podcast for that. You should go ask her why she doesn't like those type of guys. It's a damn. I have no clue. That's okay. so yeah. Now, I do think it's funny you're saying that he's Corey Massey. That's actually pretty entertaining right there. So it could be a new Getaway game. Okay. I mean, would you buy it? Let's just say if there's another Getaway game and it's $29.99, would you guys buy it? Go ahead and get that Elite Dangerous, Ryan. It's $20 at GameStop. Everybody should go buy it, and you all can buy it with the DLC. Okay, because the DLC is $20. Hell, I still may go buy it today. Yeah, everybody go get it and then hit me up on the PlayStation. We'll play it tonight. Well, hell, we can't play it tonight. We'll have to play it Wednesday or something like that. So, yeah, I can't play tonight because I will be out of town. So, yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, those are all great games. So, yeah, Shadow of War, I wasn't impressed with. But that's me. They can push the arrow to their own knee. Well, I mean, understand that Phil's boss, his first boss, hated the Xbox brand. So Phil, they had to meet some benchmarks and things like that. There's nothing wrong with the Xbox X at all. It's just, to me, based on what you're not getting a whole lot of new games. Now, what they want you to believe, and they being their fanboys, they're saying, well, these old games with new skins on them, it's like a new game. And it's like, no, it's still the same game. It just looks different, but it's still the same game. Okay, it'd be like if you went back and if you have a PlayStation Pro, and you say, well, I'm going to buy Horizon Zero Dawn, but I'm going to buy it for the Slim. And you play it, you're still playing the same game. Okay, it just looks better on the Pro. So okay, well. Okay, Xbox-acular. That's like I said, I'm sorry you're having issues with somebody else, with another grown-up's choice on who they decide to hook up with, but that's a you problem. It's not a Craig Corner problem. You feel me? So yeah, maybe if the guys were in 4K and running at 60 frames uncompromised, she'd prefer them. I don't know. Good God Almighty. So. Oh no! Charles Daniels, let his white male fragility play out in front of the whole world. I mean, because he's just exposing himself. So if Hellblade goes to Xbox, that's a good thing. So yeah, I don't. That's fine. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't go to Xbox. So hopefully it does. So Shadow of War released a broken mess. I didn't care for it, but I'm not a big fan of that because to me, if you're a big fan of the whole Lord of the Rings stuff, then you're a huge fan of Shadow of War. And to me, I'm not a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I like Lord of the Rings. I thought all 6 of those movies were really good. But overall, I just thought the game was just kind of So the game doesn't advance anything. Doesn't tell you. I guess it's supposed to tell you why. I don't know why they're still fighting orcs when that army got defeated in the second Lord of the Rings movie, the Two Towers. There wasn't a whole lot of orc army left. So so more people need to play Hellblade. I agree. Hellblade. I mean, to me, people are like, well, the people. What did somebody tell me? And shout out to the person that said this. They said something about, well, each time she gets defeated, that's gonna, it determines something. I'm like, well, she's already dead, so she's still dead no matter what. She was not going to be able to defeat Hela. So so I mean, they didn't program the game so you could fight Hela. So those orcs look like damn clowns. Yeah, they did sometimes. So yeah, Hellblade is worth it. I didn't care for the puzzles, but overall, I thought it was my surprise game of the year. My favorite game, the game I had the most fun with was Horizon Zero Dawn. The game that surprised me the most though was Hellblade. So say donated Star Wars Battlefront 2 to you digitally. Well, just play the campaign. Fatal, just play that campaign. That campaign starts at the end of Return of the Jedi, and it ends at the Battle of Jakku. So you get to see what happened between episodes 6 and 7 if you play the campaign. You got to play the campaign though. So, but that's totally up to you. So, yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn speaks for itself. So, you beat the campaign already? Damn. You thought the campaign sucked, really? Oh, all right. Man, it tells you who Rey's parents are, though, in that campaign. So, Spider-Man Days Gone. Yeah, Spider-Man looks pretty good. So, we'll have to wait and see when that comes out. PUBG is not exclusive on PC. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, again, Gaming Hub, nobody cares. I mean, great, you have PUBG. It's what are you saying? Yeah, PUBG sucks right now on that console. So, and when it gets fixed, it will come over to the PlayStation. So now, if you want to say you have early access to it, that's fine. Okay, because that's a reality. How does it feel? Now you sound like Bob Dylan. How does it feel to be on your own? Yeah, you doing Bob Dylan now? So, yeah, Savage, go ahead and play that campaign, brother. So, PUBG will be on PS4. Yeah, they can't release PUBG in the condition that it's in on the PlayStation. Because, like I said, it was somebody who was playing it online, and they didn't even have a person in the car. It just had guns sticking out of the car. So, terrible. So, yeah, Days Gone. Yeah, Days Gone looks cool. So, yeah, there's no debate. You can't debate that the Xbox X lost NPD. So there's no debate about that anymore. So I have an Xbox X. Shout out to J-Dub City. But overall, it's okay. It's an okay console. So it's not a great console. It's okay. So shout out to Robin Gaming. He just put out another video. So I'm looking forward to that Metro though. Yeah, God of War looks like I'll be buying that. So I didn't mock you. You're doing Gaming Hub, you're doing everything to yourself. Okay, literally. I have not really addressed you. So you were doing everything to yourself. I'm just laughing at you. So Xbox, what consoles do you own? So oh, I'm not going to finish. I'm not going to spoil nothing. I certainly hope everybody. I only played the campaign. I have not played the game online at all. Yeah, progressively under budget game. Yeah. Yeah, PUBG, and shout out to that person. I guess his name is Player Underground. for creating that mode. I'm glad it took off for him. So, but hopefully it works out. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil nothing. So, oh my God, you're being targeted. Okay, well, man, if that's the way you feel, I'm sorry, man. I'm laughing. I'm targeting you because what you're saying is ridiculous. So, yeah, The Last of Us 2. Yeah, well, doesn't The Last of Us have a multiplayer on it? So Days Gone will not have multiplayer. Okay. So I thought, I mean, it may not be, it may not. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played and again, The Last of Us is a great game. That's a great game too. We'll have MO after launch. What's MO? Oh, multiplayer. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, I won't play it, but I certainly hope people get a kick out of it. Ah, I'm running out of drink. My New Year's Eve dinner is going to be in Louisville, so it's just whatever. We generally will go to. Where did we go last year? Oh boy, where did we go eat last year? I can't remember where we ate last year. It's like a blur. Did we go to Daryl's last year? We just went to we just went to 4th Street. And we ate at 4th Street. Yeah. We ate at 4th Street. So The Last of Us multiplayer is better than Gears. They're both good. I prefer the Gears multiplayer. So I don't know what that is, Mr. Fernandez. So you're having ribs and bacon. Oh, okay. That does sound good right there. You're going to eat dinner with your white friends. Okay. I'm just glad you got some friends to eat with. So that's the main thing. So that's pretty funny. Need to see who else is playing today. That's all I'm doing. I'm literally flipping the channels to see if there's anybody else playing. Looks like we got Minnesota and whoever they're playing. Maybe Minnesota, Detroit. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see here. State of Decay is not even. Days on level. Well, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. State of Decay is in its 2nd rendition, so obviously it's got enough. You're going to eat Wendy's and drink some beer. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I talked about Cody coming to Xbox. I mean, it's not to me. It's nothing to brag about. It's just I'd much rather have a game than an app. But because the Xbox can already stream Netflix and Hulu and all that other stuff, so I don't know what else to say. And I'd rather go to a movie to go see the movie. And like I said, Black Panther, the movie Black Panther comes out February 16th. Remember, I told you all we were going to get an announcement on that one. So February 16th. So yeah, Cody, these nuts. Yeah, I don't know. You'll be doing a drunk stream tonight. Okay, playing. Some ice water with it. Yeah. Should get a Steam mat. Well, they don't need one. They're a Steam machine. So that's pretty much what they're going to be after they get a mouse and keyboard. When you look at what they've added, mouse and keyboard, which is fine. Just to me, they're pretty much a Steam machine. So yeah, they're pretty much a giant Steam machine. So, but yeah, I mean, the Xbox X, again, my review on it is that I would just wait. Now, I'm a businessman, so if somebody wants to make me a business offer, but overall, I mean, yeah, I would just wait on it, So You'll message me your address right now. You're fine. You don't have to. So yeah. Yeah, but I got an ice house in there. I'll be drinking my ice house on my way down to the Ville, so I'm excited about that. So I'm a businessman, Spartan God. So Spartan God, that was a low blow. Okay, that's a low blow. It was goofy, but it was a low blow. So I'm a businessman, Mr. Daniel. So if you want to make an offer, you go ahead and make an offer. We can work something out. So no, I just said that was a low blow. I mean, you can't hear. No, they shouldn't have timed you. So they're not going to time him. So, so yeah, that's pretty funny. So, all right, the Chicago Bears are garbage. Garbage. I mean, they are trash. My goodness gracious. Get some Brugal. Okay. I'll try anything once. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yes, gaming Spartan. Yeah, Xbox. That's probably you're at the. I don't know what you. To me, you're funny. Oh, you have to time him out. Don't time him out. I'll time him out. I'll just keep a personal eye on him. Okay, if he gets out of control, I'll time him out. So, yeah, that was pretty funny. You still think, Andrew? That's actually pretty funny. What's going on, Corey? So Corey Massey, you have to answer. Are you and Andrew Wilkins the same person? Oh my goodness. So yeah, I is right. Yeah. There you go. So, but yeah, are we gonna put timeout record today? We're going for a timeout record today? No, we're not. So so but yeah, that is honestly, man, that was my news today. I mean, I just wanted to touch base with you all to tell you all to have a good to have a good New Year's and for everybody to be safe. And I may or may not. I'm just gonna wait on the Elite Dangerous thing. So even though I'm mad about that, I did give me a new alarm clock because mine died. So you're gonna torture him? Oh, well, that's beneath you. So he doesn't have to be tortured. They've been tortured for. But they got torched this generation. They're at like 33 million Xboxes sold, and Sony's at over 70. So we just got to let it go. So. Yeah, I can't get too lit because I'm playing drums tonight. So I'm gonna drink me a little ice. I'm gonna drink me a little brew going down, and that's it. And I'm gonna have maybe 1 or 2 glasses of bourbon after we get done playing, but that's about it. Are you going back to Assassin's Creed? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm really now that I'm gonna tell you this. Once you reach about level 15 on there, that game actually does get a lot funner. I've opened up parts of the map, and I'm just trying. But here's what I don't like doing: those investigation things. I don't like doing those because the reason why is because I can't find half the stuff I'm supposed to. So. Oh, okay. Yeah, Corey Massey. Yeah, he got 3 sock accounts. So drinking a Henny, right? Heineken. Okay. What's your thoughts on Cody coming to Xbox? Again, honestly, Charles, I don't have an issue with it being on Xbox. I just don't think it's anything to brag about. So wouldn't you ask yourself if you have an Xbox, would you rather have a Cody announcement or a gaming announcement? Because you can already stream movies and stuff like that. So you can already doing that. So, well, again, a Spartan guy, whether he is or not is not that big a deal to me. So, but again, I listen to Tariq Nasheed and Dr. Umar Johnson, and there's a certain mentality you got to have with those kind of people. So, well, yeah, OBJ, yeah, I'll be on Sea of Thieves with my Cody sword. I tell you what, you will be able to find me on is that Allen with those 4K chickens on it. That's where I'll be. So that's where I will be. So Netflix One X, yeah. Yeah, Xbox, yeah. I like that. That Netflix One X. So a big shout out to you, OBJ. So like I said, I'm a businessman. So somebody make me an offer. I still can't believe this. I actually shout out to Foxy Games UK. He did. I can confirm. I talked to him or direct messaged him, and he did sell his Xbox X. He did turn his Xbox. Sell it. He sold it. So yeah. So that makes the people that I know that had an X that has sold it or gotten rid of theirs. I'll just say it's Foxy Games, Legend of Gamer. I'm trying to think who else. J-Dub City. Shout out to J-Dub City. Yeah, a gaming hub, and like I said, you should not have been timed out. So you all don't time him out anymore. I'm watching him, so he's over there starting to stomp his feet. He might go into a white supremacist raid. So we need to let him calm down. Let's leave him alone, okay? Corey Massey, I'm a businessman. I mean, you got to understand, I'm a businessman. So, and I will make a business decision. So, if somebody wants to no, I don't think Foxy Games is. Oh, you sold yours, really? Damn. Yeah, Spartan God, I know you bought one or two, right? Trunks fucked your bitch. Y'all got some funny names. So you're not selling yours? I mean, yeah, I'm not saying for people to sell theirs. I'm saying like the people that have had them, they, like I said, Foxy Games UK, J-Dub City, like I said, Legends of Gamer. A lot of people are selling theirs. Hard 8 times. So it's not that it's overrated, Ian. It's just that there aren't any games for it. So yeah, Andrew Wilkins, you're right. Well, I mean, like I said, Andrew Wilkins, you got to understand this. If P-Rock is okay with them not paying him, then it should be okay with you too. All right. Yeah, I mean, we can all say it's foul, but shout out to P-Rock because he did tell Randall Thor. Shout out to Randall Thor. He did say that he just wanted them to learn a lesson. So, and they have learned a lesson, and that's where I'm leaving it. I'm just leaving it there. So well, I like Zaire. Zaire is he did a good UFO show the other day with Blue Rendezvous. I'm trying to get Blue on this podcast, but she's tough to get. So, but hopefully I'm gonna get her going into next year. I'm gonna try to get her. I'm gonna try to get Mr. Smoky Dog. I'm gonna try to get all those cats. So just to come on and for maybe a half hour to an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get Blue Rendezvous. I'm gonna try to get and Mr. Smoky Dog to try to, because I've been tweeting him a little bit, So let's have a game debate. Let's have a game debate. There's nothing to debate. You all got to really understand. There's nothing to debate. There's nothing left to debate. We just had MPD. The debate is over. It's done. Okay, you just had MPD. They remember their main weapon or their main talking point has been PlayStation 4 only outsold the Xbox because the multi-plats look and ran better. To the death, Negro, to the death. That's why that was their talking point. Okay, it got destroyed. It is now over. Okay, there's nothing to talk about that. So so oh man. But then so now it's done. Now it's over. Yeah, that's what they say. To the death. This is why it was happening. And there's no way. And the Xbox is the best box. And the only reason why people bought that on the PlayStation was because the PlayStation had more power and it had better looking multiplats. Well, now that's not true to a certain extent. And the Xbox still can't outsell them. So you had D Batch, Mr. Jabba Jabba the Had himself, saying that people were going to leave the PlayStation community. His words, not mine, and go by the Xbox because the multiplats are going to look so much better. And again, it didn't happen. We now have documented proof it didn't happen. So it is what it is. If you are a graphics whore, and that's fine, then you should be gaming on PC. End of discussion. You should just play on a PC if you're a graphics guy. So it is over. So no, I didn't see your comment. When the Messiah starts preaching, I get that blind rage going, and I don't look at the chat. I look right at the microphone. So look, if you all like the content, hit the like button. If you love the content, hit me up on that PayPal for 2018 so I can, get me a blue microphone. And I'll donate my blue microphone to, I don't know, somebody in the chat. I'll just give it away. So, well, I mean, to me, they use their Xbox Game Over. They use their Xbox to do everything. Like, to me, I have Hulu, right? Like, so we have Hulu here. We have Hulu on 2 televisions. So there's no reason to have them on the Xbox or the PlayStation. But that's us. That's what we do. Okay? So you use the community. Well, of course I use the community. I don't use the community. I interact with the community. Speaking of interacting, does anybody want to make me a businessman offer? And you all know what I'm talking about. So donate. That's what I want to get. Okay, if I'm able to sell the X, I'll go out and get a PlayStation VR. So yeah, we're gonna have the PC podcast where I am shooting for. Matter of fact, let me. I'm not supposed to flip the calendar, but let's shoot for January. It'll be the second week of January. When I get my schedule, I'll let everybody know. So again, they're fighting a fictional console war, and what I've said to you guys, and I know the last 2 months, I've said you all have got to learn how to let it go, meaning the PlayStation people. You won. You have to accept the win with grace and leave. Take the Gatorade bath, go and play the games. There's no reason to, like Porter Rock said, there's really no reason to rub it in. It's over. The humiliation has happened. And like I've said before, when I had Jay Barry, shout out to Jay Barry, J Dub, and Porter Rock on that one podcast, and then Crunk Girl came on. There's if they are at a point where they are just willing to be gracious winners, then maybe myself and other people like you all should look at those guys and say, you know what? If they can be gracious winners, then I need to work on being a gracious winner. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm willing to call out I'm willing to call out the front row riders, but at this point, they've been shut down. They have been shut down. There's a song by Brand Nubian, Punks Jump Up to Get Beat Down. That's exactly what happened to them. So it's fun to rub it in. I get it. You're right. It is fun to rub it in, but eventually when you rub too much, the skin comes off and you get raw. And it's you know, anytime they say, well, Xbox X has more power, just, yeah, it does have more power. That's not news. The news is that it has more power and it still didn't win MPD. Okay, the news is that you were wrong about it winning MPD based on power. The news is that it's new hardware and it did not outsell old hardware. The news is that you're more excited about Cody than, you know, than being more excited about a game. That's like getting the girl back to your apartment and being excited that she's at the apartment and then not finishing what you brought her there to do in the first place. But that's who they are. It's like going to the liquor store. Again, the Xbox community would go to the liquor store to get some, I don't know, rum. And then the liquor store say, we ain't got no rum. And they'd be like, oh, okay, that's fine. This is perfect. We'll just get lemon juice and water. They will go to a hamburger stand and order a fish sandwich, even though it says hamburgers only. That's how stupid they are. But that's a them problem. So it's just, that's not a you problem. So, you know, I remember Brand Nubian. Yeah, I saw Brand Nubian in concert, son. Lord Jamal and Sadat X. And it was Grand Poobah was with him when I saw him. So I go way back. So you should have roasted those dudes. I did. I roasted them early in the morning. So that was an early morning roast. So, I'm the one that said that I said only the Xbox gaming community would celebrate getting a movie / app instead of getting a game. You know, I said, but then again, they would go to a hamburger stand and order a fish sandwich. So then that's how stupid they are. So yeah, because somebody's saying 2 girls, 1 cup here. Oh, I don't understand that. They were talking all that. They can talk all they want to. They can say whatever they want. The fact is, they're losers. Okay, they are losers. So look, in a sense that they're losers, in a sense that not that they're bad people, but they're still their entire mantra all year for the last 16 months has been Xbox will have the more powerful console. It will be the end of the power narrative. Xbox has the power, and then the games will look and run better. And they parlayed that into, because they'll have the better looking multi-plat games, that people will just go to that system again. And they turned out to be wrong. That's the truth. They turned out to be wrong, and people just need to move on. So, what's up, 901? Horizon should have been nominated Game of the Year. It was nominated Game of the Year. Yeah, I mean, it should have been nominated for Game of the Year. It was. Breath of the Wild, to me, was going to win no matter what. Zelda, the brand, has been around for over 20 years. So, I mean, these games are coming in with, whether it be a Mario, a Donkey Kong, or whatever. These games have been around since the 80s. You all got to really remember that. Wolfenstein was on the Commodore 64. That was in the 80s, guys, like 84. I mean, you all weren't born yet. So, so I mean, people have been playing these games since they were, like, your parents were playing these games, okay? Seriously, your parents were playing these games. Whether it be a Mario, because everybody played Mario at the arcade. Not Mario, Donkey Kong at the arcade. You got to remember, Mario was your character. There was a Super Mario Brothers movie that was in the 80s, okay? Again, your parents were playing these games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that was in the late 80s, early 90s. So all that stuff is just Mortal Kombat. Yeah, you all are playing Mortal Kombat. I remember Mortal Kombat coming to the arcade and it being on the Phil Donahue show and being on CNN because of being on the 6:30 news because of the graphic violence. I mean, seriously. So, you know. But do you see what you're doing? You're saying Hellblade won 3 awards. This won this. Again, the people online yesterday, They were literally justifying the reason why a game is good is based on what somebody else thinks. And I said, only a kid, what did I say to him? Only a child thinks getting justification, a child seeks justification. A grown ass man doesn't. That's just the reality. Okay. I don't need Horizon Zero Dawn to win anything because to me, it was the best game I played. Okay, let me make that clear. To me, it was the best game I played. I don't need it to win any Game of the Year awards. Okay, it won Golden Joystick Awards for technical achievements. It won Digital Foundry's Game of the Year. So that's fine. That is fine. So you really think about that. Every single game that was nominated for Game of the Year was a console exclusive to either the PC, okay, or the PlayStation or the Nintendo Switch. That's what you look at. So, and that's what you guys in the chat need to try to start looking at. Yeah, I get it. It's fun to rub it in. I know what it's like. I used to play football. There ain't nothing like imposing your will on another person. That's the greatest feeling in the world, especially when you're out there playing on the field. You just go out there, you know you're better. And look, the PlayStation, they got more gaming studios, so PlayStation will always have more games. So what does the Xbox community do? They attack the games. What did Gamers United say on this podcast? A big Xbox guy, what did he say? People bought the Xbox because of what? Because they thought they were going to get games like Horizon Zero Dawn, because they thought they were going to get games like Persona 5. They thought they were going to get games like Hellblade. They didn't get those games. So what did they proceed to do? They proceeded to do what? Get online and try to spoil endings of games because they didn't have access to them. And that's what they're trying to brag about Cody now. They're literally saying, well, PlayStation has View. I'm like, yeah, you showed me a bunch of people on Twitter bragging about PlayStation View. I mean, show it to me. I mean, they can't. So, it's the end of the Art of War. Yeah, I remember the Art of War, Final Fight, all that stuff being at the arcade. So, can we leave the fake console war? I left it. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, I hung up my stripes. I got my promotion to Messiah. I'm good. Yeah, see, but look about that. He says Cuphead still won and PUBG is still an exclusive. Again, PUBG is not an exclusive. It's on PC. And Cuphead winning is great for the Cuphead studio. So you're acting like, again, he wants to portray that people are mad Cuphead won. And people are really happy Cuphead won. They're happy for that studio. Nah, we're not going to delete Xbot. He just has male fragility, and he's got to get over it. So, yeah. Yeah, I agree, 901. I don't disagree with you. So, you want another Beautiful Joe game? All right. So, that would be different. That would be different. Yeah, Cuphead sold mostly on PC. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, it did. Yeah, hit the button down there, man. Hit the button. So, yeah, again, PUBG is a PC game. It's being ported, okay? So that's fine. I mean, that is fine. There's a lot of PC games that have been ported over to the consoles. So, but that's the way they are. That's the way they are. So they don't look at it like that. To them, it's more about, well, we have access to PUBG. We have access to PUBG. You don't have access to it. Therefore, it's a win for us. And I'm like, well, the game is running like crap. Tell me how that's a win for anybody. I mean, they can't do that. Well, come on, let's not make fun of Sea of Thieves. They got 4K chickens on there. So, and it's going to have, like Fatal was saying the other day, it's going to have beautiful ambient occlusion on that lighting. The 4K sun is going to be the brightest 4K sun in history. So, but that's just the way they are. They're eventually, yeah, which was the prediction there. I'm going to say your name. Is it Dasami? The Sesame? Am I saying that right? Remember, we told you all they were going to try to start taking credit for PC sales because they're going to eventually. Let me tell you what they're going to do in 2018. Okay, they're going to literally just say to people that they're going to literally say that the Xbox is a mid-gen or mid-level PC. That's what they're going to compare it to because once they get that mouse and keyboard, they're going to say, well, we're going to consider ourselves a PC platform because, again, and Xbox is going to get a lot of, like I was saying on the podcast the other day, and shout out to Sick Humor and Fatal for coming on, and Ryan, a professional. But what I was saying was that Xbox is going to get a lot more PC games ported over to that console. So, which I don't have a problem with. There's going to be like a lot of real-time strategy games. So, the sun on Battlefield 1 is real bright in HDR. Yeah, okay. Where is Halo Storm? I don't know. Hopefully he has a good new year, though. So, hopefully he has a good new year. So, yeah, that's not a bad thing. I agree with you, Fatal. Yeah, we said the other day, remember, I was like, yeah, it's a good thing. Okay, it's okay to the more is better. Okay, so if they get more real-time strategy games, they will. I don't know who said that now. Not even close to a mid PC, low end. Well, no, okay. It does have the ability to give you the graphics of a RX 480 or 580. And I asked several people, is that considered a low or mid? And everybody that has answered said that's a mid. It can be considered a low mid, but it's a mid. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, a million. Yeah, the Xbox community support game, it was like the Death Star got blown up. Well, not the Death Star. When the Death Star blew up Alderaan in episode 4, Princess Leia's homeworld. When it blew that up, that was the Xbox getting destroyed in MPD. So the 580, yeah, that's what I'm looking at, a 580. So yeah, same time with they'll get some MMOs. I think they will. I mean, I'm not knocking that. Okay, I'm not because it's cheaper for them to get the games ported over to their Xbox X than to create new games. It's cheaper to just port. And you can port and give however many Xbox fans you got, you can give them access to the same games. So do the 580 clock to 6.25 T5. Let me ask you all this. You have a Ryzen. How much was your Ryzen 1700X? Because if I make a businessman deal on my X, I'm getting a Ryzen, the Titan 5. What's that? So what's that? So 243. All right. So the CPU is 243. All right. So yeah, I might be. Have to wait and see. OBJ supposed to make me an offer. The stream Elite Dangerous. Excuse me. I'll stream some about 3 o'clock. I'll start streaming some Elite Dangerous. You can get away with the 1600 just fine. Okay. The NVIDIA Titan is $3 grand. No. Charles, I know you're new to the channel. I'm a man with a big heart, but humble means. Now, I do have a PayPal. If somebody wants to donate to the PayPal or donate a something else, that I will accept it with arms wide open. But I'm a man with a big heart with humble means. So there's going to be a Ryzen 2. Okay, wow. So the Ryzen 1600 is $250. So you're happy. GTX 1080. Well, that sounds real good too. So anything over 2.3 gigs. And hey, damn. Hey, Savage, what motherboard did you say I needed? You put it on the screen, and I thought I wrote it down, and I think it got thrown away. So, all right. So if I get this Ryzen CPU, and I get the 480 GPU, what kind of motherboard do I need? That's my question for you PC guys. Well, I got the Ryzen chip right there on the screen. Is that the 1700 that I got on the screen right there? So, oh, Xbox guy, that's the smartest thing you've ever said. What Xbox does is none of his business. He's exactly right about that. All right, I'm telling you all right now, I can't. Okay, I don't like PC Part Picker because it's too confusing. It doesn't tell me like it. I need a website to say this. Let's just say I choose I don't know, an i5. All right, I'm just putting that out there for argument's sake. If I click i5, it should give me the motherboard that I need to connect it. Okay, it should automatically do that. M4 socket. Okay, thanks. M4 socket. All right. Now, is there a different kind of socket? Could I get something bigger that I can add to? So now you're saying, is it AM or so AM4? Okay, I got you. Thanks, Savage. Is there a different motherboard that when I do my step up? Because remember, I'm going to start at the mid-level. And shout out to J-Dub because he donated that mother of all graphics cards to me. But I'm going to, that's going to be my step up. Because I've been kind of going, I didn't realize it. I'm going about it all wrong. I should start low and then go high. So I'm going to start low and go high. The Monster World beta is nothing like Horizon Zero Dawn. Nothing. A 300 and a brisket sandwich. Oh man, I love it. AM4 is for Ryzen. Ryzen is going to. All right, so the AM4 socket with the Ryzen, and then the all right, the RX. Let's just say I go 580. Let's just say somehow I come up with the money. Somebody donates whatever, and I can get the 580. Would all that work together? I'm saying the Ryzen, the RX 580, and the AM4 motherboard. The Athlon, okay. Thank you, sir. All right, I got that. So I just need to know if it will work together because my other issue is that I don't know if this is all going to work together. Yes, it will. All right, that's fine. All right, now what operating system do I need to go get? Because the computer will say it turns on, but it's not going to have an OS on it. So should I use Linux or just try to come up with like a Windows one? So you work to pay for your own hobbies. You don't need the one to buy me nothing. But yeah, I mean, we're all blessed. Okay, we're blessed. So that's why I'm not complaining about anything. It just takes me time to buy stuff. So that's why I said if anybody wants to donate, perfectly fine. I'll get it sooner. So oh, okay, yeah, I guess that's right. Yeah. Shout out to Trey BK. He's the top donator of the year. Trey BK was. So yeah, I'm gonna get I'm way behind in tech. Yeah, okay, fine. I mean, I know I am. You know. But nobody answered me about the operating system. You can get Windows Key Online for 20. Okay. So now what Windows will I get? Will it be like Windows 10 or just is it a Windows 8 or which Windows will it be with that Windows key? Yeah, bills before thrills. Shout out to OBJ. That's what I was always taught. So so but all right. So the Windows say, all right, that's good. All right. So I'm ready. Hooah. All right, that's it. Mm, mm. Yeah. Now again, the stuff I do have for it. Again, I have the keyboard, I have a mouse. Excuse me. I have a keyboard, I have a mouse, I have the camera, I have the let's see, keyboard mouse. What else I got over there? Oh, I've got my oh, that thing I gotta like you attach to yourself, the anti-static thing. I got that. I've got the table to do it on. So I don't want people to think they did donate that I went out and bought a bunch of 40 ounces and you know and sticks and stuff like that. I went out and got some stuff. Okay. I also bought I bought a joystick so I could play Star Citizen. Nothing spectacular. I bought like a $25 joystick. So I have Windows 10 as well. So I prefer Windows 7, but Windows 10 is okay. Zoop come back. I heard that. You should do I am going to do a live stream when I do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's my plan is to do a Windows 98. Yeah, God, I remember Windows 98 came out. Boy, that was damn. That was just a great time to be out there. You need a USB drive with the Windows installed. Okay, so I need like how big of a USB drive? Well, I've got some USBs here. Yes, the little bit Mo machine is a true Mo K. Oh, I'm gonna have to steal that one. I'm gonna call the Xbox X the little bit more true Mo K machine. Oh man. I need 8 gigs minimum. Okay, so 10 to 12. I'll go for 10 to 12. Okay. Okay, now I've got the RAM. Is that what it's called? RAM? These little bitty things. Let me pull it up on the screen. I'll show you what I bought. RAM wise. I got 16 gigs of RAM. I think. Yeah, I got 16 gigs of RAM. So I got that. So I want to, all right. So yeah. All right, Fatal, man. Have a great new year, and you're welcome back anytime. Just anytime you want to throw down, just hit me up. And yeah, we'll throw down. So and if you got Elite Dangerous on a PlayStation 4, hit me up on that. We'll play that too, okay, brother? So little 8-bit Mo. Yeah, no, it's the true Mo K machine. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call the Xbox X, the true Mo K. So take it easy. Yeah, I've been here for a while. So, well, guys, let me get on out of here. Yes, he is a disgrace to PlayStation. I agree 100% with that. But let me get on up out of here. I am going to just relax and wait for my ride to get here. I am going to stream Elite Dangerous in about an hour. Give me about an hour, and I'll stream from 3 till 4:30-ish. So, but guys, thanks for coming. Hit me up on the PlayStation, and we'll play some games, okay? And you won't wake up tomorrow. Oh my God, y'all are horrible people out there. All right, guys. Well, again, the New Year's Eve. Everybody be careful. Watch that ball drop. Get home tonight very carefully. The guy who with that swatting incident, that he's been arrested. You know, so that he's at least in jail over the weekend. Sony won the console war by pretty much just giving gamers. They kept talking about gamers, gamers, gamers. So what's going on, HP player? So shout out to HP. And the Xbox news is that there isn't really a whole lot of Xbox news. Everybody enjoy their consoles and have fun. A Sony news is that Sony's your console winner for this year and forever. Looks like so. No room for second place. So, but everybody have a great new year. Thumbs down. Go ahead, go out tonight, get some titty on your breath or something like that. Everybody needs to just relax. So take it easy, guys. This has been Craig Harris, the Messiah of Xbox in his blue robe. You all take it easy and have a good, safe new year. Peace.